Uh, the problem is a lossless transmission line. I am giving you time to write the. Now we can start.
Six, 16.
17, sir. With use of 17.
18. What is it? Yeah. Now you see the problem you have written in your notebook. By this time, you write the problem in your notebook. The lossless transmission line is cylindrical long operates. The line parameters of L equal to 0.25 microsenty per meter equal to 100 picofarad per meter. And Z0. Z0 is characteristics impedance and beta is phase shift. And VP means phase velocity. I will determine all those things. VP is phase velocity. I will identify all those things with you. How do you know Z0? Z0 means what? Z0 means we learn it in last class. Z0 is characteristics impedance. Z0 is what? Characteristics impedance. You know Z0 is equal to what? 1 plus Z1 square by 4. That equation we know, we derived.
Yes, sir.
No, good. Thank you very much. I will give an equation for a 2-period class. It requires 2-period class. It is a long equation, that is wave equation. I will derive it when I will get 2 classes together, because it will take 2 hours to derive the class, to make you understand. That's why I am just writing the formula. Afterwards, for a 2-period class, I will clear it. Now you see, there is another equation of that. That equation is R plus J omega L divided by C plus J omega. That is another equation. You remember it. That equation I will derive you in the next 2 hours. You see, Z0 means characteristic impedance of the line. The characteristics of the line has 2 equations. One is root over 1 plus Z1 square by 4. We have derived it. And another is, but that equation we are not needing.
Sir, Z1 तो maybe series impedance, ताई ना?
That is much series impedance good. And Z2 is 100%, right? But today you remember
Z-
that also. Today that equation is not necessary. From that equation, it comes after some manipulation, after some calculation. But easiest way is you just remember it. Yeah. R plus J omega L. R transmission line is like that. That is R. And omega, that is L. And there is a capacitor C. So you, all these parameters are known to you. All are known. So that equation will come. That zero equal. That not. That zero. Whatever. That will come R plus J omega L plus. That equation will be required for doing that problem. But I am reducing the equation. Since it is a lossless line, I told you. Achha, everybody has joined. Otherwise, in the middle, everybody will not understand what I am telling you. That's why.
So 21 is present, sir, right now.
So I think majority people has a start. Yes,
Yes, sir.
I can. You see, from here, you seriously understand. You see, that equation we have to write here. We have that not equal to that. You may ask me, sir, from where that equation comes? Well, we can answer that in the next class. How that equation is developed, I will discuss. For wave equation, when we will develop. Now, for the time being to do the problem, you remember that R plus J omega L, J omega L plus C plus J omega. But I told you the in our problem they told is lossless line. In our problem, what they told lossless line. So lossless means what?
Sir,
This-
resistance 0, sir.
Since
No resistance, sir.
K is also 0 because Z is equal to K what? 1 by R. Z is
Yes, sir.
reciprocal. Reciprocal na ulta, বিপরীত. Reciprocal of resistance is conductance. So conductance is also. So we can It will go to 0. It will go to 0. So it will come to omega will come. Then they will go L by. Very interesting equation, and that equation is very famous in electrical engineering also for transmission line, transmission and distribution. The equation of characteristic impedance, if you search in the net, you can see that equation, how they have derived. But a simple way, I will.
স্যার why you স্যার এখানে 4টা কেন 0 হয়ে গেল স্যার?
ওটা ফোন না ভাই, ওটা জি।
G ওটা G conductance.
সরি স্যার।
G হলো conductance. এটা is not 4. It is G. G means what? G equal to conductance. Conductance equal to 1 by R. Of 1 by R of that section. Because capacitor has some resistance. That is why. Every capacitance is not perfect. It has some resistance. Every capacitor is not perfect. That is 10 delta, you have right. That is not 90 degree. It cannot do, not perfect. There is something resistive. That's why Z is there. And that Z is for a lossless line. I may ask you in the interview board, what is lossless line? If anybody can tell, sir, that line which has no resistance, no conductance, that is R equal to Z equal to 0. R equal to Z equal to 0. That line is lossless line. You got the answer? If
Sir,
anybody-
conductance will be also 0, sir.
Yes, conductance will be also 0.
Sir,
Because
conductance 0 হইলে স্যার হচ্ছে স্যার এখানে তো স্যার G is equal to 1 by R স্যার। 1 by যদি 0 করি তাহলে তো স্যার মানে ইনফিনিটি হবে না কোনো কিছুকে।
your answer is very correct, because that resistance is in parallel, so conductance will be double 1 by R, because it is parallel with the line. That is, R will ultimately it will go to upward. Understand? Because we could not say Z equal to 0 for the series parameter. We are telling it shunt parameter. Shunt means parallel line, it is there. That is 1 by around 1 by R. 1 by R means 1 by Z.
তাহলে তো স্যার G সমান সমান আলটিমেটলি R হবে স্যার।
Ultimately R হবে। হ্যাঁ, right. So interesting. You ask me question, I will never be angry. I will give the answer. Try to give the answer. Right.
Yes, sir. That's why, sir, you are our favorite teacher, sir.
No, I am not favorite. I am a simple person. Simple person. I get the. You see,
স্যার কন্ডাক্ট্যান্স 0 হইলে স্যার ওইটার ভিতর দিয়ে তো স্যার কোনো মানে ইলেকট্রিক ফ্লো হবে না স্যার।
oh, conductance 0 means, you see, it is not there. We are assuming it is not there. Understand? তোমাকে এটা একটু বাংলায় এসেছে। Suppose you are going through a road. Your road is giving you a resistance. The rainfall is giving you resistance. Air is giving you resistance. Air
Yes,
means
sir.
storm. Suppose storm is not there, rainfall is not there. Then only the road is giving the resistance. Understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Similarly, resistance is not giving any resistance. Only who is giving the resistance? Ohm. The inductance is giving the ohm and capacitance is giving the ohm. Ohm means resistance. That is a badha. Badha,
Yes.
ohm, no. Inductive reactance,
Inductive reactance আর স্যার ক্যাপাসিটিভ রিঅ্যাক্ট্যান্স স্যার।
both two are present, and resistance is totally resistance-free line.
Yes,
Understand?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. In the pointing vector, we know that inductor, capacitor, both are entered into the line. and resistance is there entered into the line, but resistance has no had power loss. It is that we call ohmic power loss. You are clear. Pointing vector, three things are there. One is ohmic, another is inductive, another is capacitive.
Capacity.
Understand? Clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you see that line. So we can simplify. How we have simplified? Very interesting. You see, you can remember it very easily, and it is a very important thing in any Viva board, in your service or any place when you are going to get a service. They may ask you, what is the characteristic impedance of a transmission line, of a lossless transmission line? Then, if you can tell it's not root over L by C, then they will be happy. Your answer is correct. But how the answer has come, you see, that R is 0, that G is 0. So if R and J is 0, then J omega L and J omega C, both are remaining inside the root. Then afterwards, we are just cancelling J omega. And ultimately, we are going what? Root over L by C. Very interesting formula. Very easy to remember. So you see that what a astronomy, what the scientist has done. How a big formula. After that, after some manipulation, and after reducing, we have brought in a small formula, root over L by C. Now we can insert the formula here, value here, then we will get the number. You just know what is Z0, Z0 equal to root over. L means 0.25. Remember you that conversion sometimes we mistake. Sometimes we mistake to convert for conversion. It is given in which megahertz, and it is given microfarad. You remember very carefully. Then the problem will not be any mistaken or any error. 0.5 microhenry per meter. Careful. Is converted 10 to the power minus 6 Henry per meter. Sometimes gives plus 6. It will be wrong. So we have minus Henry per meter because we are going to lower unit to higher unit. So plus 6. Remember it very carefully. 100 picofarad is us. Pico means what? Nano means minus 9. Pico means minus 12. Micro means minus 6. Milli means minus 3. Milli after micro, milli, micro, after that nano, after that pico.
Pico.
Good. Thank you very much. The pico, minus 12. I have multiplied. It's okay. Now you 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 6. After that 100 into 10 to the power minus 12. Now what?
So 50.
That's probably you do the calculator and I see whether it is correct or
Yes,
not.
sir. 50, sir. 50.
50.
Yes, sir. 50.
50, 50. I am now see in the book it is correct or not. Oh, thank you very much. It is right. Yes. What has given Hayat? The result is correct. We are very happy. 50. You may ask me, you people, I am telling for everybody, that you may ask me why I am writing a home unit. We are not in power system. In power system, we write the unit per unit. But here, it is not power system, electromagnetic field. So we have written characteristic impedance. Impedance is that is a resistance, like that is we have. I think the result is correct. Good. So now what they told us, they told us to find what is the question they asked, to find the next question, what is phase constant. They told us phase constant. Phase constant. Okay, you see, here a new thing we are telling you, or you know it. I am just making you the technique. How to solve the problem. I am giving you the technique. You know all the earlier. The attenuation. What is attenuation? You know attenuation? I told earlier.
No, sir.
That is, there is a gamma. Gamma equal to alpha plus j. It is, gamma is, you know, that gamma, propagation constant. Gamma is called propagation constant. This gamma constant. And alpha equal to attenuation. And the beta equal to phase shift. You see, when a signal means information. In a class I told that when a current carries some information, when an alternating current or any current carries some information, then we call it signal. When that signal goes through a transmission line or goes through a wireless, the transmission may be two types. One is wireless, another is wired. Wired means through the wire. Wire means tar, conductor. You see, when the line is going through the transmission line, then it will affect two things. One is due to resistance, some of the signal will go to the ground, or it will be lost in the line. That is called attenuation. Suppose I am sending 100 signal, 100% signal. 80% will go to the, let us say 80% is going to the output. Then 20% is what? Attenuated. Attenuated means jhore pollo. In Bengali, I am telling, to make you understand. Have you understood what is attenuation?
Yes, sir.
Attenuation, suppose 100 people is running, and you told that 100 people, you go to that river, you will see that 10 people, they are not going. They have diverted their, and they have gone another line. 90% has gone to the goal. Then we call 10% has been attenuated. মানে ঝরে পড়েছে আর কি, in Bengali. তাহলে attenuation না understand. আচ্ছা, what is phase shift? Phase shift is that, suppose I am sending a sine wave, but in the output, it is like that. I have sending a sine wave signal in the input, but output, some noise is there inside the signal, some noise. There are many types of noise. I am not getting the exact replica of the signal. Exact replica of the signal. Replica means what I have sent, I am not getting that. I have got some distorted signal. Distorted means ব্যাঘাতগ্রস্ত signal আমি পেলাম. Understand? That is called phase shift. That is change of the signal, change. Suppose in the morning, you are in a very nice way, but in the sun you are running. After running 3 hours in the sun, then your, what I tell you, your some health, some appearance will be some diverted. It will not be there, some sunlighting is there. Similarly, a signal when travels a long distance, it has some distortion. Distortion means some baghat. That is called phase shift. And the phase shift is given by beta. Beta is phase shift, and attenuation is alpha. The alpha attenuation is possible where there is resistance. Since this is a lossless line, here attenuation is also zero. Here will be no attenuation because it is a lossless line. The line has no loss, no resistance. So attenuation will be also zero. Now, what I coming to the conclusion, if a line R, G, and alpha is zero, that line is called lossless line. Even if you can tell me the R and G is zero, then it is lossless line. If R and G is zero, then alpha is bound to be zero. So now what is the thing? Gamma. Gamma means propagation constant. Propagation constant alpha plus Z. But in our problem, what you have written in your notebook, you see the problem. There, it is written lossless line. So in that case, we can alpha. So we can write gamma is equal to. So we have given gamma equal to J beta. But there is we can write it in that way. We could write before, we can write in another way. I am also showing you it in another way. What is the gamma equal to alpha plus J beta? E plus J omega L into R plus J omega L, C plus J omega. You can write in that way. What can we write? R is 0, C is just getting omega. So we can write omega. Okay, that is 0. Okay, J beta equal to omega root over L. Have you understood? There is you can both sides take. You very nice formula we have we have found. You see what we have found. Beta equal to omega root over L. You see how we have directed. That gamma equal to alpha plus J beta. This is a formula. And R plus J omega just before I had written for Z0. It is defined in that way. R plus J omega L, G plus J omega. This lossless line for that problem. So we can write R0, R is 0, that is 0. This. The plus we are getting beta equal to what formula we have got? Omega root over L by C. Understand? So phase shift, what is the equation of phase shift? Beta equal to omega root over LC. Okay, we know that formula theta equal to omega over L. We have got a very nice formula. We have got very short formula. Theta equal to omega root L. It is your footnote. It is your footnote. In your notebook, a corner you write how the formula has been derived. Because in the have book, they have not gone so depth. He knows we will derive it. That's why he has not done everything. He knows my people will do it. He has just given the formula. But now you see, beta equal to omega root LC. So what will be the result? Twice pi f. Omega means twice pi f. Twice pi f over LC equal to twice pi f means what? It means frequency is what? 600 mega into 10 to the power 6. In the problem, the frequency has been given 600 megawatt. So 600 into 10 to the power 6 we are getting. So we have written L. L is what? L is given in the problem. What they have given
0.25 into 10 inverse 6.
2.25 to 10 inverse
6. 10 inverse 6.
6 into C. What is C?
100 into 10 inverse 12.
100 into 10 inverse 12. Good. What is the result coming? You calculate. Then phase shift beta, we will get phase shift beta. Every point you note down in your notebook. So what we are getting beta, calculate. And I see whether it is coincide with the book's result. They have given the result.
Sir, 18.84, sir.
Oh, this is nice. Your calculation is very correct. 18.85.
85.
Yes, it is there. 18.85 radian per meter. Omega angular velocity. You know from physics, there are two velocity. One is translatory velocity, that is linear velocity, and another is rotating. In case of rotating, it is angular velocity. Since signal is rotating, so in case of signal, it is the radian per meter. And in case of linear velocity, the car is running, the bus is running, it is mile per hour or mile per or kilometer per hour, like that. So we'll write radian per 18.85 radian per meter. Thank you very much. The result is coincide with the. You are having calculator. Now the next question for the us to calculate. The next question, they told us to find the phase velocity probably. I am just seeing the book. They have
Yes,
told
sir.
us
Phase velocity, sir.
phase velocity. Good. Phase velocity, you know, in case of signal, electromagnetic signal, you see the physics is the father of engineering, physics and chemistry and mathematics. In the physics we know what is velocity. Velocity is the change of displacement per second in a particular direction. Velocity is a vector quantity. The change of speed, the change of displacement per second is called velocity. So in case of here, the phase velocity will be like Vt equal to omega divided by omega is what? Twice pi f divided by beta. Beta we have calculated just you told 18.85 is the beta. Value of beta we have got. So the phase velocity, what will be there? What is omega twice pi f? What is twice pi f? F is what given? 600. 600 into 10 to the power 6 divided by beta 18.85 you have got. Well, what is coming? The result. They have given the result. They have given. We will find
Sir,
out
19 into 10 to the power 7, sir.
what is the result.
19 into 10 to the power 7.
19 into 10 to the power 7. They have given 2 into 10 to the power 8. The result correct. Because
Yes.
1.9 is coming. 1.9 means 2. Your result is correct. Yeah, it's coming 19 into 10 to the power.
10 to the power 7.
So what is it? Yeah, it will be. What is the result? Meter per second. It will come meter per second. So our job is finished. We are going to next exam. A very interesting exam. I am telling you. We will see the result. Example 11.5 on transmission line. We are in transmission line. You know, if anybody asks you what is transmission line, transmission is a line through which the signal goes, through which the signal is passes from transmitter to receiver. Transmission is line. That is called transmission line. Okay. Now you see 11.5. Now when a signal, just like light, because signal electromagnetic wave is nothing, but its characteristic just like light. When light flows through some hurdle, hurdle means when it gets some obstacle, then it come back. That is called reflection. Understand? Similarly, when a signal is going, electromagnetic wave is going through a transmission line after getting some obstacle, it will come back again. That is called reflected waves. That is called reflected waves. So the formula for reflected waves is like I am just writing the problem. Then we go on. Lossless transmission line. Terminated into total effect.
স্যার ওই কথাটা কি বলছেন বুঝি নাই স্যার, এটা কি টার্মিনেটেড?
Terminated. A 50 ohm lossless transmission line is terminated. Terminated means ended. When a line is going, then suppose you are running. If I call you stop and come back, then it is terminated. Terminated means it is not going ahead. After sometimes it is stopped. Terminated means stopped. That is terminal in case of a bus you see. The bus is going to terminal. Terminal means it is stopping there. Like that.
হ্যাঁ স্যার, বাস টার্মিনাল দিয়ে বোধহয় যেখানে থামে।
ওখানে গিয়ে থামে। যেখানে যাই ওখানে টার্মিনাল মানে ওখানে গিয়ে থামতে শেষে। তাই না?
শেষ গন্তব্য যেটা।
একই। কোনো সেন্স তো মানে ওয়ার্ড জাস্ট লাইক মোর অর লেস a 50 ohm lossless transmission line is terminated. My line is চলছে, running. After some time it is here, it is in what it is called terminated. The line is terminated by impedance. That line is going. Here it is terminated. Like that. Here it is ZL. ZL equal to what they have given? 50 minus j7 distance. Oh, if the incident power is, if the incident power is, if the incident power is 100 milliwatt, find the power distributed by it. Find the power yes. You see what they have passed signal from it. The signal is going and that load ZL equal to what? 50 minus J75. Signal is going and going to the load. It is coming back, reflected. It will reflect it because just like light. When light is going to suppose a wall, it is reflected. Similarly, electromagnetic signal is reflected. The equation of reflection I am giving. The reflection is like that. It's tau. That is what we call it, that formula. The reflected coefficient is given by tau. Called reflected coefficient. Reflected coefficient. Tau. Reflected coefficient tau. Just like light. It is given by in terms of characteristic impedance. Right, ZL and Z0 divided by ZL plus Z0. we give the formula. That is reflected coefficient, tau. How much reflected? Some will be lost in the wall. When light is falling on the wall, some will be depreciated. Depreciated means some light will be absorbed by the wall. Understand? Suppose 100 lumen. Suppose 100 lumen we are giving to the wall. Distribution means when we calculate the size of a bulb for a room, then for designing lamp, suppose in a room, how many bulb we will give to get proper lumen. Lumen means the unit of light. A 60 watt bulb, how much lumen is coming? From a 60 watt bulb, we can calculate. We know 1 lumen equal to 0.0016 watt. So 1 watt, 62.5 lumen. 1 watt is equivalent to 6 to 5 lumen. So a 100 watt bulb will give tungsten filament bulb. It should be tungsten filament. Well, 100 watt tungsten filament will give 62.5 into 100. Then multiply, then you will get that. So hot lumen, just like light, when electromagnetic wave is going to the barricade or going to the terminal, it will come back. But everything will not come back. Some will be lost, some will be absorbed by the light, by the place. So that measurement with which factor we do, that is called reflector. Understand? And it is given by that ZL minus Z naught divided by ZL plus. So in the problem, you see what they have given. Now we can do the problem. Can I erase? So at first we want to find out the tau. That figure is called tau. The tau we want to calculate. Then after that we will find out the what is dissipated, what is lost. Dissipated means lost. How much lost? That is. So now tau equal to what they have given. The became lossless. Now we can find here ZL minus Z naught. Here we can write ZL and Z naught. So what we have given Z naught 50 minus
Sir, Z not equal 50, sir, 50 ohm.
here.
Sir, Z not,
Sorry,
sir, Z not equal 50 ohm, sir, and ZL equal 50 minus J75. ZL equal, sir.
স্যার আপনার জেড নটটা জেডএল হবে আর জেডএলটা জেড নট হবে।
oh, so ZL is given, load impedance is given how? ZL is 50 minus 74. That will be Z naught. That will be now it is correct. You see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good, thank you. You are super attentive student. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now tau equal to what? Tau equal to with that formula. ZL is 50 minus.
স্যার টাওটা কি এভাবে লিখে?
Oh, it is big tau.
ইয়েস স্যার।
big tau, another tau is like that.
Yes, sir. That's why, sir, I feel confusion.
Sometimes we call it big tau or tau, and that is small. So, yes, you are correct. We write tau in that way. Is it not? But it is big tau. That is a small tau. Minus, but z not equal to what? 50. Divided by what is the result? 50 minus z5 is 25. Plus,
Plus 50, sir.
what is the result?
So minus J75 divided 100 minus J75.
What is the result? I think there is something wrong. I will tell you later on. Minus
Yes, sir.
the result is wrong. The
So 100
very,
minus
the problem is some complexity is there. There is some complexity. I'm just telling you.
no more today, sir. Time up, sir.
This is wrong.
Sir, only 1 minute is left, sir.
1 minute. Yeah, there is some complexity here. It will, some description is required. But
Sir,
we have,
next class, sir.
okay. So how many classes we are getting before the final exam?
Maybe 5, sir.
Oh,
Maybe, sir, 5, sir.
transmission formula establishment, 1 day will require 2 classes. And after that, everything I will do. Oh,
Sir, আমরা
we have
ID chat box এ লিখছি, স্যার।
দিয়ে দাও দিয়ে দাও।
স্যার।
ওকে, গুড, থ্যাংক ইউ। ওকে, ভালো থাকো সবাই। হ্যাঁ,
স্যার।
স্যার, আপনার কি স্যার নেক্সট আওয়ারে ক্লাস আছে?
Sir, attendance?
অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স যেরকম ডেইলি দাও ওইভাবে দিয়ে দাও।
স্যার দেই নাই তো এখন, এতক্ষণ স্যার ইয়া ছিল, ব্লক করা ছিল মেবি।
হ্যাঁ, দিয়ে দাও দিয়ে দাও।
স্যার, নেক্সট আওয়ারে ক্লাস আছে স্যার?
না, এটা শুরু হইতেছে।
এরপরে অবশ্য ক্লাস নাই। হ্যাঁ, ও একটু কথা বলতে চাও?
জি স্যার।
আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, সমস্যা নেই।
ওকে স্যার। স্যার, এখানে কি জয়েন থাকবো স্যার, না স্যার ফোন দিব স্যার?
চলে যাও, মানে টাইম যেহেতু শেষ, তোমাদের হয়তো অন্য ক্লাস থাকতে পারে, তাহলে আর জয়েন থাকতে দরকার, তাই না? ফোনে কথা বলো।